Hi, this is Edith, Educational Technologist at Oregon Tech, and this video is going to go over Microsoft's Office 365's Form app. This is a very good tool if you want to do in-class surveys or quizzes, or even give students the chance to take a test at home to practice some skills without it being detrimental to their grade, or it is something that they could take at home if you're having a test over a break or a weekend or something, and you don't mind them taking their test from home. So it has a lot of functionality. It's just available to you. I want you to be aware of it. So if you click into the Microsoft Office forms, you can see I have no forms available to me right now. You have the screen here. The ellipsis is just feedback and just basic information, help, who you are, and how to sign out. So you can click and add a new form. Change your title to whatever you want. I'm going to call mine Forms Video. And how others are seeing enter description. Okay, so in the enter description, you can put, so I want everybody to evaluate my forms video. And I can even add a picture here if I choose to. It'll give me a chance to search Bing. So I can do forms, so if I want to, I can look for it. Oh, perfect. We'll take that one, add it. And so you'll see that I have basically just a form. Anybody can view it as long as they're in here. It does take a while for it to download. It's just perhaps where I'm at. You can also edit the picture, or you can delete it. So you can add questions. You have the choice of choice, quiz, text, and rating and date. So if I go into choice, I can choose how are you enjoying the video so far? And I can do enjoying it, waiting to see how it goes, meh. It's always my favorite one to go to. I can allow the person who is responding to this, whether they want to do more than one choice. You'll see it turns from radial to the squares here. So, if you're in squares, it's going to be more than one. You can say choose one, choose all, or you can put it back to radial, and then they can only have a choice of one or the other. And you can make it required. You can also do a subtitle. So if you want to give some more information, I know it's early to ask, so please wait to the end. So that at least sets that up, and I also change the order eventually, but for now, it's the only question I have. I can change the type. I can change it to a quiz so that it shows up with a correct answer or not. I choose to keep it at not being a quiz because I want them not to have to. It doesn't matter what their answer is as long as it's an answer on there. You also have the option to copy this question, or you can delete it, and then this is where you would move your questions up and down. So add a question, quiz. So this is again true or false. Is it snowing out? And I could do yes. I could do no. And so you can see here, it's showing this one as the correct answer, but I can do, I can change it to no. I can also add some information in here. It isn't supposed to snow today. Check outside. Okay, I can also add an option. I can put in another option. No, but it may soon. Okay, so I have that. I can make this required. Again, I don't mind doing required. I could do the multiple answers as I did up here. And I can do a subtitle if I choose to do that as well. So your text is more like of an essay. What do you do in the snow? And I can do a long answer, or I could do a short answer. So basically the short answer is right there. Long answer gives you more text, more ability to write it in. You can make it required. You can add restrictions if you just want numbers in there. You can do that. You could do a subtitle again. That's just to add examples, you know, ski, snowboard, sit at home under a blanket. If I can spell. Okay, so we can go in again, and I can ask them, okay, so how is it going? How much do you like snow? And so I can change the levels here. I can change it to 10, and I can make it a star or number, and I'll leave it at number. I can also add a label. So this would be like not very much. Love it. And I can also make this required again. You know, and then the subtitle, same thing here. Last thing I could do is add a date. So say I have a question about, you know, what day, what date is this winter solstice. How about that? I'm only sticking with that because right now it's, and it would help if I know how to spell solstice. I do, but I don't. But what's good about that is it just gives you a date. Okay, I was close. TIC. And, you know, so you can make the correct answer down here. Oh, sorry. No, you can't. You can make it required and put in a subtitle if you choose to. And so I have all 5 questions now. And then if I choose to, I can look at responses. There won't be any responses because nobody's answered yet, but this is kind of an individual, a way to look at the individual summary versus summary, how long it might take for somebody to take the test, how many responses, whether the test is active or not. And you can also open in Excel, and it is not Excel in the cloud. It is Excel on your computer, so be aware of that. I can actually go into preview, and so this is where I would go to preview it. I can also take a test of it, so I can say waiting to see how it goes. No, but it may be, you know, no. Let me go ahead and say yes, so that it will show up that way. Okay, so at home under a blanket, and I'll give it about a 4 because I really don't like snow that much. And then here I can actually pick the date. This is just something that you're definitely going to have to do on your, you know, if it's not something that has the correct answer option, then you'll have to grade this on your own, but at least you'll have that information. One other thing I would like to show you is that it does show up if it's incorrect, where we had the correct and incorrect. This is where you would, as the user, see that you answered incorrectly. The other thing that you could do is go to the mobile view. So this is how students are going to be able to see this on their mobile device, iPad, tablet, cell phone. And now I can actually try it this way too. I'm going to say meh. And no, but it may be soon. It's going to show up as incorrect again, but I want to show what it looks like. I like to ski. Yeah, I like snow today. And the 21st, and I can submit. And you'll see that I may have an answer that is wrong. So this is how it shows up there. One of the things that I didn't show you as far as the forms, and we'll go back to that in a minute, is you can actually put in here why this is wrong. So if you'd like to give them a further explanation, I like to ski. So you can see how it shows up. So let's go ahead and go back here. Let me show you that. So I can actually come in here and put a text here. This can be considered correct, or the weatherman said no snow. How about that? Okay, so you can see now I have 3 responses, but let's go ahead and go back in here and go back to preview, and then let's try that again so you could just see what it looks like. No, but it may be soon. Let's go to snowboard. Let's put it at 6. Let's pick a date. All right, and we'll submit. And you're going to see, hopefully, when I got an incorrect answer, now I said, you can see that I have an answer that allows the student know why the answer was incorrect. So that's a very good tool there, especially if you're wanting to reinforce an idea. So now you can see I have 4 responses. And so this is where I would view it. And okay, so most people like to see how it's going, half and half on whether they like it, whether it's snowing or not. You know, these are my other answers, the average rating, and everybody's responses. And if you look at the details, you can see who gave you the response. So if it's a wrong response, then at least you know who is put in the wrong response. So that's really nice, and that's where Excel would be nice, is because then you can download all this information here. So the other thing that you can do is you can send the form. So I want to kind of show this to you as far as the OneNote. You can copy this link, and if you go into your class notebook, I'm going to manage a notebook. So let's take the OneNote tutorial, and let's go ahead and open it online. So that's a nice feature too, is that you can open it in OneNote online, or you can open it actually in the OneNote. Either way, they're going to sync up, and then that information is going to be available to both sides. But at least if you're not at your desktop computer, you have this option to do this, because maybe you're working on something different. So say I go into my content library. I'm going to add a page, if it'll let me. Takes a while sometimes. Come on. Okay, I'm going to pause this for just a second while this does that.